We're ready to get started now.
I'm getting nervous.
Okay, thanks for coming out tonight, everyone. Tonight, we are here to pay tribute to our great friend. A man who is the epitome of cool, class, and charisma. Oh, wait a minute. I'm reading notes from Romel's roast. Sorry about that. Hold on. Tonight we are here to roast our friend who is the epitome of narcissism, attention-seeking, and personality disorder. The incomparable Danny Golden.
So glad most of you can come.
Now Webster defines a roast as to cook something with little or no moisture, as in an oven over an open fire on hot embers. Oh wait, that's the wrong definition. The roast is to criticize severely or ridicule without mercy. Everybody hear that? It is to criticize severely or ridicule without mercy.
No mercy.
Now Danny asked for this. He asked to be roasted. He didn't ask to have smoke blown up his ass. He asked to be criticized severely and without mercy. Now normally when one is asked to host or MC a roast, the person will probably say they're honored. That's not the case this evening. More like pressured, guilted. All right, paid.
Thank you.
Wait, Jeff Baploff wasn't available? Does he remember who the fuck you are? I don't think so. You know, when Danny asked to be roasted, my first reaction was, Danny, do you really need a roast? Your life isn't already enough of one? I mean, no girlfriend, no career, no motivation. To criticize severely or ridicule without mercy. But I guess he actually does us a favor because he makes us feel better about our own lives. I mean, many a night I toss and turn thinking about how bad my life is, and then I think, well, at least I'm not Danny. So thank you, Danny. You know, when I was asked to participate in the roast, I thought to myself, this should be interesting. I mean, I've cooked a turkey, I've baked cookies, but I've never roasted an asshole before. So thanks for that opportunity. You know, I took a survey and I asked everyone to describe Danny in one word. And here are the results in no particular order. Short, small, little, diminutive, pint-sized, stubby, runty, truncated, squatty, stumpy, petite, bitty, teeny, teensy, weeny, teeny-weeny, itty-bitty, itsy-bitsy, dinky, dwarfish, elfish, gnomish, half-size, minute, shrimp, microscopic, pee-wee, puny, midget, and cool. Oh wait, that last one got mixed in from Romel's roast. Sorry, but you see the theme? You see the theme? You know, we have a few people I'd like to thank for making tonight possible. Wendy. Don't let me forget to give you Danny's gift, the Jimboree gift certificate.
I'm making an appointment for Tuesday.
Peter, where are you? You've got to be so proud that your sperm turned out to be that. And Anthony. Anthony, where's Anthony? I mean, who else in comparison could make Danny look like a success story?
Oh! No, you didn't.
And last but not least, we have to thank Danny's boss, Mr. Keebler, for letting Danny out of the cookie baking tree to be here tonight. Now, I'm not saying Danny is short, but he did start smoking last year, so he has an excuse for a stunted growth. And you know, I don't know if any of you guys know this, but Danny is now in the flooring business. I mean, what could be more fitting having spent his life so close to the ground? Oh, hold on. Just got a text here. Let me see. Oh, he's got a new job! Selling used cars, minivans, and Mini Coopers. Anyway, we're going to get started with some other folks tonight. I am your MC, your host, your roast master. Oh, you'll see more of me. I got more, but it's in between the other guys. So Peter would like to come up and say a word or two.
Careful. We have a history.
You know, we roast each other all the time. But roasting outside is really difficult to do because there's some kind of code of family not to do that unless it's my sister, of course.
Absolutely. No reins.
No. These are your friends?
Yeah, I know.
He's my son. I always see him as a child. But when he lived with me,
And that's so true. That's so true.
I saw how bright he is, how funny he is, how good he is in business, how sharp he is. However, there are some little things. I'm not going to do very many of them because of the code. But Danny has a way of making an absolute statement and then being tied to it like he has some control over it. For instance, we'll be watching a basketball game. This is truly happens. Lakers are up by 9 points. There's 8 minutes left. Danny says the game is over. I think to myself, I will say to him,
Hey!
you believe the game. Wendy?
Sorry.
You think the game is over. He said, no, it's over. It's done. So I say, okay, can I cut off your finger if the Lakers lose? And he says, well, what are you going to do? No, I didn't make the statement. You made the statement. And one time I actually took the meat cleaver off. Later on, one time he said the game is over. I shut the TV off. He says, what are you doing? Game is over. What's the point? The other day, one of his things that he says that
All right.
he has a thing. We talk about some teams or some sports, and he goes, "They were due. They won. They were due." Like God is involved in something, and when they win, can you believe that so and so won? He said they do. Well, what does that mean? So, the other day at the Super Bowl party, I asked Danny, Cleveland has lost 25 games in a row. Are they due? And he said, no, not yet. So you will tell me before it happens when they're going to win. Did you call me?
I didn't.
No.
And they just won.
They just won. At the same party, we brought some pizza and I said, Danny, do you have crushed red pepper? He says, yes. Are you sure you do? Wendy, do we have crushed? But he says yes.
Because I was pretty sure we had it.
So that's the point. I think we do. All you have to do, I think we do. This is, I mean, I actually think it's a serious thing. If you don't know, and in business, I believe so. I was told that we do. I recall that we bought it, we may be out of it. Not, yes, because it's like 100% chance of rain. 99 is safe. Why say that? And that's the thing. I'm not going to talk about his laugh to help other people laugh. And this is a bad joke. And I'm going to leave it there.
Has to get back to his part-time job in Disneyland. It's a small world. Next up, Wendy, and I'm not sure who.
Wendy, you can do it.
Erica, aren't you doing everything?
Oh, yeah, Erica. Come on.
Erica Goldie! Erica! Otherwise known as EG.
Danny is a great person to have a conversation with. He's so thoughtful and respectful of your time. If you're telling a story and Danny feels that that story has run its course, he'll let you know. He'll say, okay, I'm done. This way you aren't wasting your time. He's so considerate, right?
That's it. I don't know where it gets it from.
If you're worried about something and ask Danny for advice, he'll always know just what to say.
It's fine.
Can you get better than that? That's it. It's fine.
It's fine.
They always question me.
Danny's also the first one to pay a compliment. Just the other day, Doobie came home and was showing Danny this watch that he bought. Danny, the smooth talker that he is, says, "That's the watch you got? Why'd you get that one?" He's such a guy. Thank you, Danny, for your wonderful comments and the wonderful things that you said.
You're welcome.
Wait, there's another thing.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Erica's got some boom in it.
Wait, there's another thing. Like, in the area of like, I'm worried about something. Like, Dakota doesn't seem to be doing so well. Danny,
It's fine.
my car is leaking gas.
It's fine.
But you know, it seems to be smoking.
It's fine.
It's on fire.
It's fine.
The house is on fire.
It's fine.
Danny's on fire.
It's fine.